In kindergarten, I accidentally broke a porcelain sink. I watched it fall 2 feet in slow motion before shattering across the tired tile floors. My toes wanted to run, to absolve myself of guilt, but my chest lingered for a while. It wanted to watch all of the pieces settle, wanted to study this breaking moment like a road map, wanted to make sure each shard found a happily ever after. Eventually, my feet convinced the rest of me that this was not the right time, that we would have plenty more moments of shattering. The first time I was told to break something on purpose, it was to make a fraction. The teacher said a fraction is one number divided by another. I asked what gave the bottom number the authority to tear down a bird in flight. The teacher said, the numerator goes on top and the denominator goes on the bottom. I asked which way was up. In which direction does gravity pull a fragmented body? The teacher said, it is improper for the numerator to be bigger than the denominator, called this a mixed number. I looked at the unbalanced ratio of my mixed hands and wondered why God would ever build so impolite a body. The first time I was asked to divide myself, I was between 7 and 8 years old, which is to say, the first time I realized that being two halves is not equivalent to being one whole. I was a mixed number, 15/2. I didn't know much about fractions, couldn't understand how to break up a person. The first time I looked in the mirror, it cracked down the middle. That's not a metaphor, it's just true. I remember thinking my body looked so strange split in half, like an unsurvivable thing. The first time I looked in the mirror, I was whole, and the mirror was shattered. I was one body, and the mirror was a mosaic staring back at me, which is to say, I was not born of division. Partition and segregation are in my history, but my body is not repeating itself. The Indian and black women inside of me are not whittling my bones hollow. I am all denominator and all numerator, all unbalanced seesaw, but you don't think a seesaw broken. You don't demand it pick sides. Don't watch a pendulum swing and call it a liar where it lands. And all of this is to say, I am neither pendulum nor spectacle, nor object nor seesaw, but I did break a mirror once, and a sink. I did watch the pieces fall 2 feet in slow motion, lingered in this breaking moment like it was a road map and I was a sink. I did watch. I did wait. I did tuck a shard beneath my tongue. I did bleed. And the halves of me seeped into each other, mixed into one impolite body, one unbalanced ratio, and I was as whole as I would ever be. I am as whole as I will ever be.